Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to A Squeaky Chair City Skylines, where after last night's twin tsunamis, I've decided it's time to let that last city go. We spent 3 months on it. It had a good run. It was almost done, so I'm good with starting something new. So I'm looking for what that new is going to be. I kind of like the look of the Dust Bowl here just because it has a lot of big open space. But I also like the look of this Seven Lakes area. So I'm going to give this a whirl and see if I like it. And go from there. No custom map theme. Base theme is Boreal or however you say that. I don't know. So I'm just going to peek around the map real quick and see if I like it. Shouldn't take that long to load because it's just a basic empty map. So we'll see what's what. And by the way, streams for the next several Friday nights will start an hour late, but they'll have their usual end time. Picked up a part-time job, and I work till 6 on Friday nights. So to get home, do my daily objectives and all that by 7 would be a little bit hard. So we'll do 8 on Friday nights, but Thursday and Saturdays will stay the same. So this should... Why is this not loaded already? I love that. Like, normally my RAM usage is like at 16, 17 gigs by now. Video memory is like up at 7. So this is nice. Even though it is climbing now that it's all this stuff missing. This is kind of nice that, how did video memory exceed? Oh, it's because it'll use Windows memory as well. That's how it exceeded it, which is why it also slowed down. So I also did the milestones thing. I'm not going to worry about that this time. So everything is unlocked to us. Let's pause and take a look, first of all, through our options and the 81 tiles. Unlock. That'll take just a second for that to happen. You'll see them all start unlocking here. And then I'll be able to zoom out and get an idea of what this map really looks like. I like these lakes. So big landmass here that we're dealing with. Huge, in fact. No water right near the edge. No big sea to constantly kill us with tsunamis. Not saying they can't happen, but, you know. We have a single highway coming in, it looks like. Is that it? Single highway, one rail. Let's just go to the edges. I can always add more highways. 2 rails. So 2 rail lines. And just the 1 highway. Like I said, that's not so much a big deal because you can add them. It's pretty easy. Like, literally, you just grab the highway tool and add a highway here. Like, you just draw it off the edge, and boom, that now connects to the outside. You bring another one in, and it's connected. Do that right now. That'll be something for us to worry about later. For now, we will work with just the one. It's wanting to start the city right here. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd kind of like to start the city more over here. There are a lot of hills here, though. I guess it's pretty flat over here by the different lakes, so that's not bad. Are these lakes connected in any way? They're not. So, you know, you could do bridges across, or you could use the little natural bits of land that are already here to have your connections. So this might not be a bad city. I thought I had the fog turned off, though. Did I not have that mod turned on? Disable distance fog. Disable... Just get rid of all that. That's... It's still kind of a smoggy looking map, isn't it? Oh well. We'll live with it. So I'm not sure how I feel about this highway being here. I would really like to build more down here. Where's the railroad? It's way over here. And the reason I want to do that is for, you know, industry. So like my shipping lane is here, not back here. So maybe we spend a little bit of money bringing the highway on down, and we start building over here first. Like, we can do some industry off of this, use these guys for our fresh water, and then we can dump our pollution out this way. And industry can, like, occupy this island here, and then maybe we can do some nice residential and things back into there. So let's figure out how we're going to bring this highway on through here. For this, I think I would like to use the parallel road tool just because it's a little easier. I would like to go here, 3-lane highway. Gotta remember how to do this. 3-lane highway, and how far apart are they going to be? That's not far enough. So I need to make it a little bit bigger. That's the part I don't remember is where it needs to be. 30 maybe? Getting there. 35. Nope. 40. Of course, every map's a little different. 50. Oh, man. 75. Is it really changing? I can't tell that it's changing. 90. I guess it's changing. Or do I need to add, like... Because if I do that, that'll do 3 of them. Yeah, okay, I don't want to do that. I don't do that at all. There we go. Okay, now it's updated, so I've gone way too far. So, like, 60 was probably where we wanted to be. Oh, that's even too far. Okay, okay, so back down to 40. So I just need to click out of that little box. Okay, so why is it not working here? There we go. Okay, so it's just being weird. So 35, add 1, remove 1. Really close. Almost there. 33. Add 1. Remove 1. What does this button do? Toggle snapping for existing nodes. Yes, please. That has it right there. Okay, so for a while it can just keep going straight. Though I would really like it to be in the air, but oh well. So we'll go straight to there. Yes, the other side's the wrong direction, but that's easy enough to flip around. For now, I just want to get the highway over here. And I may have it go on past and then do an interchange. I think I will. I think I'll go ahead and add a second connection to the outside world. This isn't going to cost me too terribly much money. So let's get this guy out. This is really in my way. Can I not move this? I can. Go up there. There you go. Alright, so then up like through here. Not quite like that though. Let's do the straight section through here and then figure out where to go. So yeah, I want it to go like right there. And then we'll connect these two. So like right... Is my grid on? It is. It's just not doing anything for me. So like that, and then we'll have a little bit of adjustment to do there to make that look not so ugly. So what we could do is then bring the highway down through here, then have it turn off and go that direction somewhere. And connect to the outside world. That way we get a couple outside connections. So just a big long run to about... Come on, say it 180. Yeah, to about here. And then curve again. It's on to do a weird thing. So then we will curve up this direction. And that should get us roughly to the edge of the map. If it doesn't do exact, I'm okay with that. I need to see my 180 though, because I do want it to be straight. 180 right there. Ooh, we're going to intersect the railroad tracks. So we'll come up to the railroad tracks and then turn and follow them out. Yeah. So let's get our out going here. So like about here. That's actually perfect right there. So we'll get that going that way, and then we'll just connect these two guys and have our second connection already outside of town. Let's go off the right run, maybe. Ooh, okay, that doesn't want to quite line up, so what we'll do is do this. Go to like here and try again. Actually, yeah, I do need to do the 2 lanes separate now because these are both going to be outs instead of one being in and one being out. So, yeah. I spent $100,000 on this highway. I mean, you know, no citizens yet and already spending a lot of money. That's a good thing, right? Sure it is. Turn that parallel road tool off now. I can English. Let's go ahead and have it bend on around here. So let's turn that back on, actually, just for a minute. Just kind of follow the railroad here. Doesn't have to be exact, but I'd like it to be kind of close. There we go, now straight out without the parallels. So you just go straight out. You go mostly straight out, but then come in here. It's not going to line up for me, is it? There we go. Why did that one go up in the air? I don't like that. Can you be on the ground? Can't do that one. It's outside of city limits. Alright, so now I just got to go through and turn this whole side around. There. So how are you guys doing tonight? Disappointed that I'm starting the new city? You gonna miss the other one? By the way, this one's name is Westfield so far. Could rename it Westworld. God, I love that show. When is the next season of Westworld anyway? There we go. Such a good show. Alright, almost done. Boom, 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 boom. And then down here's where we just need to do a little bit of tweaking and also connecting of the actual highway because it did not connect. But first, let's fix this corner here so it's not just so sharp. And then delete here, delete here. Yeah, it's about where the straight parts start. Perfect. And then get rid of the bulldoze tool and get rid of move it. And then grab this guy and bring him right there, and then over, and then boom, the highways look beautiful. But now I gotta finish flipping them around. Anybody else out there watch Westworld on HBO? It's so good. And done. It's now all the way out. So we get cars coming through both ways, which is awesome. I'm going to do 2 different entrances and exits. I'm just going to start big here. We're going to have one here and another one over here. I'll start residential and work it that way, and industrial and work it that way, and then I'll bring a road through here that connects to both of them. So let's think about what sort of entrance, exit, etc., etc., etc. we want from the highway. So we've learned a lot of lessons about what works and what doesn't. I would really like one of these really cool turbine ones, but my pictures aren't updating for me to know which one's which. Not that. That's terrifying. What is this guy? What is that guy? What is he supposed to be? Oh, it's just got like an avenue going into there. That's interesting. That's really made for multiple highways, like going 2 different directions. I mean, I could do that. I could send another highway off that direction. But I'd really like to have an actual exit over here. I guess that's what this is for, right here. Yeah, that's what this is for, is to have an actual exit, I'm thinking. Let's see, it looks like that is supposed to connect onto the highway, so why doesn't it? I don't know. Something to think about. I think I know which one I'm going to use. That one that just works really well, but I have to do a little lane adjustment on. I'm just going to find it. This is where I wish I could have both cities loaded up at once. So I'd be like, oh yeah, there it is. That thing's just weird looking. Nope, that's for a lot of highways coming in and out. That's more than... I mean, like I said, I am okay with the idea of it being 2 different highways coming out. Which one was it? Was it this guy? Yeah, this is the one that worked really well for us, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. So I want him, like, here. So we got to bulldoze a little bit. Right to here. Watch me spend all my money on highways and not realize I'm doing it, and then not have enough money to build a city, and everybody will laugh and laugh. Snap onto that, and then unsnap. There you go. I'm going to get this kind of straight. These streets make this hard to see. So, a little more this way, actually. So let's just snap onto this guy. Which way? Is that straight? The game seems to think so, so we're going with that. Inspect highways, reconnect this dude. There you go. Yeah, not perfectly straight, but oh well. Pretty damn close. And then I know it has highways coming off this way. That's fine. I probably will run a highway out that direction eventually. For now, we're just going to go boop like that. So if they get in there, they can turn around. And then here, I'm going to have this come off into just a roundabout very quickly. But first, I want to look at my lane management and just get it just right from the start. Okay, so I want this to be 2 lanes off, splitting into 1. So this guy needs to be 2 lanes. So that means this needs to be 4 lanes. For a good distance out. And then down to 2 in here. Until this other road rejoins it up here. Which is there. And then back up to 4. There we go. And then this needs to be 2 lanes right here. And same thing on this side. 2 lanes, and then 1 lane, and then 2 lanes down here. Come on, let me, there we go. And then right to right there, and then 4 lanes. That should be enough room for them to all get merged and everything. And then I'll set up lane rules here in a minute. But first, I want to bring this down into... Okay, side. Oh, that needs to be 2 lanes as well. Okay. There's 2 lanes there, 2 lanes there, 2 lanes there. So we need to bring 4 lanes off. About... That should be plenty of space. Let's do that same spot there and then flip it around. And then what I can probably do... Well, I need this to turn quick because I really want to have roads coming off all these different directions. So if I do a roundabout like here, can you do the roundabout builder without it being in an intersection? I don't think you can. Precursor? What does that mean? Roads won't be remembered connected. Use fine road tools for elevator absolute to keep open. So I thought you could just put one down without having to actually have an intersection there. I was clearly wrong about that. So we will make an intersection up there. Up roughly where I want the roundabout to be. There you go. Which will be right about here. Really close to the water, but I'm okay with that because what I'll do is I'll bring one road off this way that comes up through there, one road that comes over here and helps these guys out and they'll have a bridge over, and then one road for these guys that may come back up and around and connect over there somewhere eventually. It's a problem to worry about later, but at least we've got an idea of what we're doing here. So roundabout builder, let's get rid of keep open. 3 lane, let's make sure this is all set up right. Interjunction, main, they yield. No parking, priority signs, and disable crosswalks. Yep. It is good to go. So it probably needs to be bigger than that, though, coming off a highway. It needs to be a good size roundabout. Boy, that deleted that whole road. Awesome. And then what I'd like to do is bring this down. Like curve in, curve in. Let's bring this down to a 2 lane from here. And get this to come right here. Like that. And then this one, oh, that's 2 lane road. I wanted a 2 lane highway. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. Actually, that. I mean, is that going to be asking them to merge way too fast? What I can do is bring it down to 3 lanes here. So they'll have to hurry up and pick their lane right here. That might create some traffic issues that we might have to sort out later. We'll see what happens. And then you do the same thing, and then we'll flip you around like that. Yeah. So 2 lanes. We'll mirror it just so they look right. 3 lanes, 3 lanes. Cool. And then this, all of this needs to be 2 lane through here. There. Yeah, let's go ahead and give them one more section of 4 lane back. I think they'll merge down quick enough that it'll be okay. I think. I hope. And then let's brace up this roundabout for a minute while I'm working on it. Just by putting in some roads here like that. So then we'll have like this 4 lane road coming off that way, 4 lane road coming down here for our industries. Which, man, I could go ahead and, like, start forestry. Because, like, look at these trees right here. We can just have a forestry industry immediately. I'm not going to, but we could. Alright, I've spent $250,000. Still haven't built my city, which residents are going to be over here. I want this one to be a lot closer, like right here for the exit. And I think I'm going to use that same exit. And we can bring a highway off this way to go off the map that direction. Alright, let's do it. So, like, right here, really close to the water's edge. And exact same exchange here. Just connect up over here, if you will, for me, please. No, you don't want to? No? Fine, I will bring it right here and hope for the best. Turn a little bit. No. Doesn't really want to snap for me. There we go. Then as soon as I move it, it unsnaps. Anarchy it is. Because what I can do is then delete that road and then put it back and it'll be connected. So this, we already know this needs to be a 4-lane, so let's go ahead and make it 4-lane. And then 4-lane out. 4-lane in, and then add a couple more sections of 4-lane. Same here. Just get this one all working the way I know it needs to work, so that it's ready to go as soon as cars start using it. A lot of prep work for a city that doesn't even exist yet. There. That's that done. And then same thing here. It'll just immediately come off with 4 lanes. We have more room to work with here, so it's not as bad. A little bit more, not a lot more though. So we'll come down about the same length, like about that, about there, and then we'll go to 3 lanes, about that much, and then back down to 2 lanes. Really hope they can deal with that. And then we'll do our roundabout. Oh, that's no, actually. So we'll do just the 2 lanes as the final little connection. I am worried it's going to create all kinds of nightmares with traffic, though. I guess I could take that to just 1 lane across instead of 2. And do this as 3 and bring it down to 2 quicker. We'll see what happens. If it turns out the traffic's really bad, that's what we'll do, is just make it a 1-lane highway through all of that. So, let's get a roundabout in here again by the same method we did earlier. Just finding that center point, coming off a few here. That's good. And then the roundabout will be about here. Yeah? About here. Yeah. Perfect. Same size roundabout as last time. Excellent. Very beautiful. And then you guys, my braces, there. And then kill that, and that. Get our 2-lane. Kill this a little bit here, and then get you to connect like that. Get you to connect like that, and then just flip you around. Did I flip that other side around? I did. I also have to flip all of this around. There. So now we have a city ready to be connected. I can do a nice 4-lane road through here. So we will go ahead and upgrade this to a nice 4-lane for this side for the residents. And we will bring that up. We can go straight 1 more grid here. 2 more, actually. And then up through there. And straight again. Well, not quite straight, but, you know. Gaily forward, I guess, is what we're doing. Actually, this whole thing needs to be a curve. Yeah, because it needs to come around like this a little bit better. Yeah, okay. So it will come around like this, and then come back into here a little bit. Not too far, because we can always do like a roundabout off of this. Let's go here, and then a pretty sharp turn up. And then probably fairly straight through here. And then up to like this, and then around. Yeah, like that. And then this side can just be plain old roads, because this is going to be industry. I almost wish these lakes were connected, because that'd be a nice little bridge right there. Just a tiny little bridge. I may do that. Should I go do that? Just go ahead and make them connected? Like all of them? Like a bridge there and a bridge there. I think it's a good idea. What I think is a bad idea is that corner right there. So let's just make it a little smoother. There we go. I just think that would look really great. So let's do it. Let's get our level tool out. First, we have to elevate the bit of road that we want elevated, which will be right there, there, and there. And then right here. Oh, not that much of it, but oh well, it gives me something to work with. And then the highway. Oops, sorry. I made you the wrong type of road. 3-lane highway. There we go. I don't think I need to raise it up, because boats probably won't be coming under here unless I do like ferry lines, which we could. But like, we could have a ferry that like shuttles people across. That might be a cool mass transit thing we could do. But that's getting way ahead of ourselves, and we'll adjust the roads as necessary if I decide to do that. So let's level to here. Not very wide. Just enough that the water comes through and under here. Like that. Just a small little channel through the two. Maybe a little bigger. Yeah, that's nice. And then same thing over here. Don't have to do nearly as big over here. Just a small little opening like that. And then over here. Level to right here. Again, let's do this one a little bit bigger. There. And now let's unpause and see what happens with the water. If I just caused all kinds of problems or not. You need to be just connected-ish for now. There you go. I'm paying a lot of money for my roads that I just built, so I gotta hurry up. Yeah, the water should be fine. It should fill in those areas. The trees, I think, will die out over time. I think they'll just kind of equalize with the water. And it appears that the water should all be at the same height anyway. This bridge might get overrun a little bit, and if it does, we'll raise it up. But it is time to start thinking about people now. Where are we going to put the people? Oh yeah, that is getting a bit drenched over there. And power and all that good stuff. How we want to do this. So I think I like to start with a little residential section here. Maybe some commercial back here and some industrial back here. Yes, that's what I want to do. So, we're just going to do a small little subdivision here. I think I might just go ahead and use high density to start with. It's kind of cheating, but, you know. Yeah, let's bring a main road back to here. And then do some blocks off of that. We're going to just grid this first section up. How long was that? I want it to be about the same, both sides. You're going to tell me how big that is? No? You don't want to play nice? Fine. We'll just find out. Oh, we have ways of making you talk. It is not, still not going to tell me how long it is. Why is it not showing me the dollar amount? Alright, so it's 2.5. Yeah, it's 2.5. Okay. So 1, 2, and half. There we go. Get some lovely waterfront areas in here. It'd be quite a nice place to live. Should start off with pretty high land value. This one will just make it. Spending all my money on roadworks. Roadworks. Oops. Nope. There it is. No, snap to that one. There you go. I'm not going to be too happy about living right by the highway, but I may do some offices there. Once we get some education going up in this bitch. Let's extend you out. And then delete you in a minute when we're done with you. So there'll be like a curve that happens right there. And then that's good for this side. Okay, so that's all going to be residential. At least this side for now. So, all dense residential because we are cheating by having all the milestone stuff just turned on. And it could be along this road too, it'd be fine. So that'll all be residential. I'll do a little bit of commercial over here, some industrial over here, and that's not too far from the drive. They can take the highway or they can come in this way. So let's figure out where we want this commercial area to go. This will probably wind up getting changed quite a bit over time, but for now, I'm just going to bring a road in just like that, and then the smaller roads. The way it's just parallel roughly to this road. I mean, not 100% exactly, but it's close. Let's go like that. Right here, like that, connect you, and why not just have a connection there? That should be enough commercial to get us started. And of course, because the road's slightly curved, it's not all a nice grid that I can just paint all at once. We'll have some nice waterfront shops there. I'll go ahead and do this side too. There we go, and then we'll need power and water, and then we'll be ready to start. And services and all that, but I'll start small on services. Because when you first start out, the only thing they care about is, well, nothing initially. But since I've got them all unlocked, they may complain about all of it from the get-go. So we'll have to see what happens. And then over here, just plain old ugly roads. Starting off of that, let's go back like... Let's just bring it all the way down for now. Go. And then I want it over to this side to start, and then we'll do the other side. I think I will do a forestry industry, a small one, very quick here. Like, as soon as we have the population to really support it. That's good for that. That should be enough industry. Of course, it wasn't perfectly flat land, so there's weird little funky things here. There you go. That'll be our industry. We will do our power production right here as well. Oh, that is bright. These things cost an awful lot per week upkeep, so I'm going to go for something just cheaper for now. Is there good wind power anywhere? Out in the middle of water, but these are, well, they're not too expensive. 200 a week. They do 0 to 20 megawatts, whereas this does 40. We'll just start with a coal power plant for now, see what happens. And then for now, we're also just going to do ugly power lines, just temporarily. Right, just temporary. Is that to where that zone to? Yep. Actually, I went a little into it. Did not mean to do that. Just want to get it right up to the edge. Let's go right here. There we go. And then over here, this should be all powered. So where's it zoned? There. So what we'll do is bring a power line from like here. Whoops. Power line from like here, just like right there. Cool. Alright, so water can really be anywhere on all of this that's not going to wind up polluted. So I may just do like a little utility island here. Like this area can just be water production and stuff like that. So we're just going to do a water pump for now, just one. And get power over to him. Just in the ugliest way possible. You don't want to go over the highway, do you? There you go, now you do. There you go. And then water pipes from here out to the highway. And let's try to go back to the habit of following the roads. Because it does make it easier to remember what the hell you were doing. I mean, honestly, it does. So we'll grid this section in and bring one down here. Everybody. And then that will be our main branch through. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. And then cross the bridge roughly. Follow that road. Follow that road. Bring the main branch down off of this. And then this guy in through here. That'll get all of them. And follow the road. Follow the road. I've spent $400,000. How quick is this city going to go bankrupt? That's the only problem I have when I start, like with everything unlocked, is I tend to overbuild, and I just go broke immediately. But I think I've done things in a somewhat responsible fashion. You know what? Let's pollute this lake. No, it's connected to those. Never mind. Let's not. Let's pollute this out here. We'll pollute this out here. Well, let's just pollute it. We're going to go ahead and go for the expensive guy, though. Let's go, like, right over here. And water pipe. Up to there. Up to there. To there. And connect. And then the last thing you need to do is get rid of the braces and the roundabouts so they don't try to use those as roads to drive through. Because they will. And that is a basic city. There's no garbage or schools or anything. I want to see what their demands are first. So start her up. Fire her up. Let's get moving. Oh, that means I've already got taxes too. So I can just go ahead and crank everybody up to 13%. Or 12%? What is it they complain? I think it's 12 is the max you can get. Anybody remember? If it's 12 or 13? I really don't know. There we go. So, if we can get people moving in pretty damn quick, we'll start making some money to pay for all of this stuff I've built. Yeah, I know you don't have power. As soon as these guys build, you'll have power. So, encourage your local retailer to build a building. That's flooding a bit. In fact, I will encourage them by dezoning everything in this interior and leaving just the exterior open. So that as they build, they'll build where the power is going to go. And then same, they'll just start building over here. Like that has power. So these guys will get power soon, giving power to them. So, cool. Power to the people or something, etc., etc. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of getting power. What do you mean you don't have water? Did I not power? Oh, I didn't power this guy. I thought I did. Oh, you don't have power because of that. You don't have power. Because I just was an idiot and didn't run power over there. This will do you kind of ugly as well. Again, it's temporary. There you go. You have power now. You guys should be getting power pretty soon. Like, okay, that doesn't quite reach that guy. Awesome. Now does it reach? You actually have to go into that. There you go. Now you have power. So as soon as these guys bridge that gap, they'll get power over here too. So we've got commercial demand, so they'll start building here pretty quick. Yeah, see, they're going. So we will see. We're almost done. We're almost done. And then that'll give everybody water as well, because that'll throw our water pipes in. Done. Water pipes should start pumping. All those complaints dealt with. And we're still losing like $5,000 really, really quickly. Was all of this zoned? I can't remember. They're going to be really unhappy to live that close to the highway, aren't they? I can always put the sound barriers in. It's not that loud, honestly. This bit won't be highway, though. We're up to about 4 there. Awesome. Yeah, crime, etc., etc. So we'll do some services over here once we get some people in. We'll do, like, hospital, clinic, all that good stuff. I mean, I could just cheat and go ahead and, like, whack down these guys. Well, if I had the money, I could. Yeah, money might be an issue. We might run out of money here. I may have overbuilt. I should have auto-saved after I had all the roads done so I could just reload and redo. But we got a lot of people moving in really quick, though. I mean, look at all these cars coming in, so I think we'll be okay. We don't really need that to be a stoplight, do we? I don't think we need that to be a stoplight. What we need this to be is just this right here. Why is this not working? This road right here. Why is this? No, this road. There you go. That needs to be considered a main road. Everybody else needs to yield off of it. Yeah, that's set up fine. This isn't set up, though. You guys have to yield. You are exiting, so that doesn't matter. And on this roundabout, I bet it did the same thing. It did. It didn't make these guys yield. Oh, that's because I built that road after. That's why. Okay. Fair enough. So that means this part won't be set up right either. Yeah, gotta fix that. There you go. Cool. And then same over on this roundabout. People coming in. Giveaway. Everybody else just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Cool. We're up to 1,300 people. I will probably get enough tax revenue to take care of this. They're all complaining about trash and police and all that. But if I can just get the residents in to start paying taxes. Not enough water already? We have enough water. You just aren't getting water to you. You just barely missed you. There you go. You know, I'd love to give you trash services and all that, but you're not making any money for me, so you're going to have to deal with that yourselves. Why is it doing the European buildings again? I really kind of wanted to get away from them this time. What is my city theme manager? Themes. Enable theme management. International. And that's it. That's all I want. I don't want those European buildings. I mean, I guess they're alright. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting these guys that help out going as well. I mean, they start costing us, but they also start bringing in a lot more money. Taxation, no, but recreational use will increase police budget. Right now we don't have it, so but also increases our income. Congrats. Congrats for what, buddy? There we go. The news. Oh, part-time job. It's nothing special, honestly. Won't even pay all my bills. It's just temporary until I find something else. And it did create within me I'm very thankful that I've never had to have a very crap car. Like, I mean, I've had crap cars, but not like have to go pay money for one. Because, man, those cars are rough. So it looks like we're doing okay. It's just a matter of them getting workers. And we don't have a whole lot of demand, though. So I'm not going to build more until people move in. We've got to have people before anything else happens, which... getting kind of close. Yeah, I mean... it's not a bad gig. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. And the guy's really nice. Like, the dude who offered me the job is a really nice guy. But oh my god, the cars he sells are... I drove 3 different ones today, and they are scary. Scary, 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 scary vehicles. Oh my god. Alright, I think to make these people happy, we're going to have to go ahead and get services. Hopefully this won't bankrupt us. We're just going to throw in some of the small ones for now. Let's get you to where you can service both sides pretty well. Can't be worse than Jared. I mean, at least he's honest about what he sells. Like, he told me, he's like, I tell people what's wrong with the cars. He's like, I have no problem doing that. I think it's better to let them know up front what they're getting into, than it is to lie to them and have them come back angry at me. Which I agree with him in that regard. It's nice to know he thinks that ways. And he does offer like a 30-day warranty on them. And if somebody's really unhappy with a car, he'll let them trade it out for something else. I mean, he's a good dude. He's got a good reputation. For a long time, he was actually like a brand new Chrysler dealer. Like, for years and years and years. And he, like, going back to the 70s. And then, the Chrysler franchise, I don't know what happened to it, but that became a non-thing for him, so he went to selling used cars instead. I didn't really ask. Probably none of my business. But he's an incredibly nice old dude. You wouldn't know it by looking at him, but he's like in his 80s. So apparently we need a lot more industrial, which is kind of surprising. Kind of very surprising. And they say they want more commercial, but the commercial we have is not getting used. You know what? You have a clinic. Go. Go to the clinic. It's over there. I know it's far away, but go. Oh, shit. Money's getting tight. All right, we're going to do a cheat here. Not a cheat, but it's a hack, that's for sure. We are going to pause the game. Bump everybody up. Maximum tax. 30% of your income now goes in my pocket. And then wait till people stop moving in, which won't take too long. It just get us a nice influx of cash here real quick. But yeah, every car in his lot's a rough car, man. There's nothing there that's like, ooh, that's a nice car. Like, he even has a Beamer sitting in the lot, and even that Beamer is pretty scurry. They're still moving in. Look at them. They're not afraid to pay 30% tax. It is not a water pipe. That's just my vape with a brand new coil. Alright, we are now at 0 people moving in, so we got to go back down. I think 13% is what they'll tolerate. I can't remember. That's where I'm going to set it. We'll see if they complain. You don't use yours anymore? Alright, so I lowered the taxes. Let's see if that gets rid of all those tax icons. Because you know what? We've got garbage service. It's just going to take a minute to get to everybody, okay? So all you people, chill the fuck out. We're low on water? Oh, I didn't ever run water pipes out there for them. That's why. There you go. Have some nice, refreshing H2O. And I guess you will get covered by that. There you go. Have some water. I know you don't have people, but there's people moving in. You people that are sick, go to the doctor. It's over there. How many trash trucks are in use? So I put a recycling plant down. Yeah, then we're fine. We're fine. It's just that they're not getting to it. Garbage production, 65,000 units. Oh, capacity is only 24,000 units. So we do need a couple more of these. Fair enough. I'll give you a couple more of them. Is there a stoplight right there? Yeah, we don't need that. No stoplight, please. No stoplight. Oh, there's no stoplight. Okay, they're just yielding. Like good people, they're supposed to yield. Okay, so yeah, a nice little commute across town. Shum, 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 shum. I guess I can look at throwing in some schools, but we're still not really making much money. I need a lot more people to move in. And they're not going to move in until we get all this taken care of. Why are you guys all sick? The ground is polluted? What? No, it's not. Ground over there is polluted. Oh, there is some pollution there. How is that possible? This is a brand new city. Is there like a... No, it's just trees everywhere. I don't quite understand, the sicknesses that people are reporting aren't from vaping. It's... So, like, 90% of the people have admitted that they bought, like, black market THC cartridges. And those THC cartridges have some heinous shit in them. And it's causing all those lung diseases. So it's not vaping. It's suddenly, like, killing people. It's that they were like, ooh, I can get THC cartridges. And that's... The news is just not properly reporting. Let's go ahead and start on some education. Screw it. Let's get an elementary school in right here. Now we're out of money. So at least we'll get elementary. Oh, we don't have death care. Ooh, and I don't think I have money to buy death care. I don't. I can put a cemetery in, but I'd rather just go straight to a crematorium. But we're losing money like crazy right now. So while we've got a big influx of people, we're going to do the tax trick again. And to get even a little bit more, what we can do is that, and then go into city policies, go into taxation, and say tax raise, tax raise, tax raise, tax raise. That way, they're all giving us a 31% instead of 29%. And we'll wait till people aren't moving in anymore. They'll start complaining about the tax, but they won't move out. Well, as long as you don't. Hadn't done any research on it. Yeah, the media reporting is really being poorly done. Like, really poorly done. And that was 0 temporarily. Negatives. Okay. Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. And then we need to go to taxation. And bring everybody back down to 13%. We made a little bit of money off that. Not as much as we did last round, but it helped. And everything's high density right now. That might be part of our problem. I've never really experimented with starting the town on high density. Let's get a crematorium in, and that's the last of our money again. So... here we go. We could be broke pretty soon. But the town's growing, so I think we'll be alright. And that should have raised land values over here. Maybe not. I thought it would have. To get people to start upgrading, just having the school nearby, I thought that would be enough. I was wrong. Oh, yeah, we're losing money like crazy. If I can just keep people moving in, we'll be alright. They say they want more commercial, but I don't believe them. I'm going to do some residential back here just to temporarily meet the demand. Because we do have some residential demand creeping up pretty quick. Plus, this will let us have a place where people can get to work quicker. Oh, how in debt will the game let you go? There we go. That should get some of that residential demand knocked out. Whoop! No, I want to accept the bailout. Yay! You can also take out a loan bailout option of the city. Buzz manager on. You can take a bailout, but the bailout disables further achievements. They're already disabled because I have all that stuff turned off. So hopefully enough people will move in that will start making some tax revenue. If not, we'll just restart the city. And not build so much the first time around. Yeah, people are still moving in. We're losing less and less per week. I just don't know that we're going to get them moving in quick enough to take care of it. So these guys are all complaining about not having workers. So even though there is demand, I mean, like, same thing's probably happening over here, but they're complaining about no workers. No, actually, they're good. Industry's doing great. Come on, we just need to get in the green. Get in the green. Build these houses. Build, 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 build. Some of these should stop complaining about lack of workers here pretty soon. Almost there on money. Down to negative 1,600. 1,500. 1,400. I think we'll be alright. I think it'll be alright. It's going to take a while before I'm able to actually build anything. We might have to sit here and just, oh, hey, it auto-deleted some buildings. Yay. And that made people happy, which make them want to move in. How many tsunamis today? This is a brand new map, buddy. None. How you doing, night mode? No tsunamis. No tsunamis. We left Tsunami Town behind. I just... Literally, I didn't feel like sitting there for 2 hours waiting for that city to rebound. That's all I could do with that city was just wait. I'd rather just wait on a new city. But plus, I've been wanting to start a new city again anyway, so this gave us the impetus to do that. 5,000 people, almost out of the negative on funds. We're down to negative 950, and it's just dropping. Every time it updates, it drops. So we'll be alright. That bailout loan was... Now you feel like playing? You should. City Skylines is a fantastic game. It's really hot in this room that I'm in right now. Still saying they want a lot of commercial, but a lot of the commercials saying we don't have enough people, so, ugh. That's fun. Need to get a high school in soon, but I can't afford it because no tax dada. Let's bring a road in back here. It's kind of a funky road that does that. Right. No, what do you mean space is already occupied by? You were gonna build it and then you change. Oh, you can't build through a building that's on fire. There we go. Now we can build it. One of the dumbest rules of this game. That building's on fire. Don't touch it. There we go. And then right here. Just throw some more residential back here. Even though they're not asking for it, we're going to do it anyway. Can't do offices yet because I don't have educated people yet. People are still stupid. And then let's change how we put in our commercial that they're asking for. There we go. Like this. And then they still say they want more industry. The industry seems to be pretty happy. An hour and 5 minutes. I started my stream late tonight. I was at work till 6. Well, lot of traffic problems over here. Like, a lot. But that was to be expected. This is just temporary, just to get the city going. Come on, we need people moving in. We need people moving in, so I guess we gotta build more industry. This will come out another 2 this way. And create even more traffic problems in the industrial section. Hooray! Oh, I just started with everything unlocked. I didn't want to go through the progression again. I only have 5,800 people, which is, what does it take to get high density? Like, so you can see population of 0 is the requirement on all this. I cheated a little bit, so I don't know what the requirement was, but yeah, I started off just everything unlocked. Really? Really? Water? Really? Can't afford it. We're broke again. Again. Well, you're just gonna do without water and power. Wait, power's a problem? Oi. So that's actually where our water problem was coming from, is power. You guys don't get water because I don't have any money. Build. Build and tax. That is how you get your services. People are moving in, though, despite, you know, the shortages that the city's clearly having. I think I overbuilt. I do this a lot. What map is this? A good one. I like it. It's like called 7 Lakes, I think. I've made a few modifications to it. These were originally separate lakes. Here, 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 and here. And I dug out so that the 4 connect here. I don't know if it's going to wind up draining this one, though. It appears that the water's now flowing this direction. So I'm not sure if I'm draining a lake or what. I hope not. But it seems to be holding equilibrium fairly well. Like, it's not flooding anywhere. Despite the fact the water's rushing through there very quick. But it's a good map. I like it. The highway came in here and ended, and I built a lot of highway. That's where I can save money. Is my budget is bring this road budget way down, because you don't need to spend money on roads. It's stupid. There we go. All right, cool. We were making money. We should start making money again. Nobody's moved out, so I'd like to just buy these guys some pipes down here, but we're $1,400 in the hole right now. There we go. We're making money. I was paying too much money for the road upkeep. And we're not making money. Okay, okay. Let's... What do I pay for this stupid loan? I think this one will get me everything I need. Pause. Get these guys their water so they'll stop whinging. I'm thirsty. I want to drink. There's a monster under my bed. More industry subsidize us. Okay, so I think the water availability is a power issue more than anything. Yeah, let's just throw down 560, 560 for 40 watts, or I can go ahead and get 120, which is the same as 3 of those anyway, for 15 and 180, so 1680, so... Yeah, hills are a bitch. Like, legit. Wait, is it because you don't... Oh, you don't have enough fuel? How? You're right here, man. Just get fuel. The fuck? Weird. Wait, does that take care of the water problem? Now that we have more power? Or we just legit don't have enough water? No, we have enough water. Okay. Oh, you guys don't have water pipes. Alright, 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 alright. So, like... Just a small little run here. We'll take care of all of them. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's get some people moving in here so we can make money and pay off this loan. Took that loan for you, people. Yeah, we're coming up in money pretty quick. So I can pay off that loan pretty quick. As soon as I get 60 grand to pay off the loan, and then we can start building the city. I did a live stream on a really hilly map earlier this year, and I regretted it, honestly. It was just such a challenge to find places to put things, and this one's nice and flat. I mean, there are hills all around the edges, and even, like, it's a lot closer to these lakes than you realize. Like, it starts getting a really steep elevation, like, right there. So if I want to do something with hills, I can. Like, it'd be kind of cool to put, like, a nice wind farm up here. Maybe even, like, you know, once the city grows in other directions. See, the challenge I have with this one is now I don't have, like, natural islands and stuff to really dictate where I'm going to put things like I have before. So I'm not sure how it's all going to work out. Hey, we're making some bank now, boy. Cool. I think we have averted all of our crises. You don't have enough places to sell your shit. Well, put it in a truck. And here's a highway. Is your traffic still really horrendous? Yep. It is. Very horrendous. Just stay that way, because... Just because. It just is. I'm not done with this area. This is all going to wind up getting bulldozed eventually anyway. You're still acting like there's traffic lights there. Wonder if I took the yield off here, if that would help them get out easier. Alright, just go. Just go. Just figure it out. Wow, there is that country showing that put in a truck and take it to the highway. What? Well, no, you put it in a truck and you export it. Like, these trucks that are driving around down here can export goods. And just take, it connects to 2 different other cities. So they can just drive out and export things. And then drive back in. And come back for more. I mean, there's a railroad track, like, right over here. I could go ahead and bring a branch down and put in a cargo yard, but I don't wanna. Don't wanna, so they're gonna have to suffer. Almost ready. Yep, there we go. We're ready to pay off that loan. Done. So that will actually allow us to make more money per week. We're just going to sit here for a minute and let that play out. Massive commercial need. But then you go look at commercial. Not enough educated workers. Not, oh, that's their problem. Not enough workers. Yeah, they need high school educations, don't they? Which, gonna be a minute. Need $24,000. We only have 10 grand in the bank right now. We're not keeping up with trash still? I mean, yeah, we are making quite a bit. Or, I guess we could put in one more. Oh, except we can't afford it. We'll be able to soon. People are moving out, though, because of the trash problem. That's an issue. Don't want the population to start dropping this early on. So let's get that fixed as soon as we can. 16 grand is what we need. We have 15. So it'll be there in just a second. Once again, sticking to recycling centers. Boop, done. Now we should... we're still a little under capacity, but not as bad, so they should get more of that taken care of. How's my happiness? Not good at all. I mean, industry's pretty happy despite the fact that they can't sell anything. Hello, autosave. But hey, at least traffic's great. I mean, traffic 84%. Can't complain about that. Are there stoplights here? No. No, no, no.
Meteorologists are
Oh my god, are
issuing a
you kidding
thunderstorm
me?
warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay.
Well, here goes a lot of burned down buildings because, lightning. I cannot win with disasters. I have them set at like 33% chance, and I still get hammered by them. Yeah, it's just gonna start a lot of fires. Like a lot of fires. Oops. Let's make this so these guys yield. And this is just a through road, and then they yield there, and they yield here. Any lights down here? Nope. Everything's set up fine. You can just look at all that lightning, boy. Look at it. Yeah, see, look at all the fires. It's sped up really fast. It just looks like some sort of rave. No, a tornado probably. Just I would have gotten warned of a tornado if there was a risk of a tornado. It is, however, taking out my power lines. Quite quickly, actually. Yeah, it destroyed a lot of my power lines. That happens a lot. So you just draw over the broken ones. That's connected. I don't need to rebuild those. And then where's the broken one? Over here, right there. This is why I like to use the underground power lines. They're just really... Nah, I wasn't quite ready to use them. There you go. Everybody should have power now. Why don't you have power? Oh, that... Well, no, that should be working. Aha! There you go. Have some wholesome electricity. Alright, crisis averted. Storm's over. Chair squeaks. Still massive, massive commercial demand. But I really need to get a high school in. What? I don't know if... Oh, it's... Yeah, power got knocked out to that too. Okay. Fair enough. It's like where I live. Every time there's a big storm, there's freaking... power outages. Rocket, how excited from 0 to I get to see horseballs shrink in cold weather, how excited are you for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC? From 0 to horseballs shrinking in cold weather. Because yes, that does get rendered in Red Dead Redemption 2. Why would you use that as the turnaround instead of using your off-ramp here? That guy was smart enough to do it. One guy went straight through, went around. Yeah, look at him. And then they go out. Is that really their faster route? It won't always be that way. Yeah, because Steam, you have to wait. I know, that sucks. I'm getting the Rockstar Launcher version. I've already decided. Plus, it's $20 cheaper on Rockstar Launcher. Which is its own level of bullshit, but... that they're doing that. But, you know, whatever. I don't care. I want it. I want it. I have to have it. Ooh, if we put a roundabout there, we could bring like a little road that goes boop between those two. I don't know. I mean, the game is on PS4, so I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you on that. I guess when I get it, I can let you log into my Rockstar account and you can download it, install it, and see if it works. It's a big download, though, so I'd be waiting a long time just to see if it works. Oh, it only goes through Steam. I get you. I feel you. Alright, well. Sucks to suck. Start throwing in some parks as well. What do you say? Give the elementary a nice small playground, like always. As is the custom. And then basketball courts and tennis courts for the high school vandals. And that should also get people upgrading, get more tax coming in. I hear them upgrading over there. Just all kinds of cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-chings. Wow, we're pretty capped out, so I could use a second elementary school over here. That's all I can really afford. But I can afford the park, I do believe. Yeah. There you go, playground. And then that'll help these guys all upgrade. And then I'd like to expand and fill this with residential and commercial. So we're going to put a roundabout in there, probably one down in here, and then kind of just do some weird shaped roads. And then connect that roundabout to that. And we might connect this roundabout with a nice little bridge over there. That way they've got like an alternate way through if they desire. Or actually this would be an alternate way out for them to just skip the industry area altogether. Because industry is cleared up now that I got rid of that yield. It's just fine now. Which I kind of figured it would be. So we're making some cash. I'm just going to kind of ride this for a minute and let things equalize and see what's what. Because, like, our education is going to be our thing. Like, it's going to take a while to get these numbers up since I just built the high school and the elementary schools. So I want to see what happens and then get a college going somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Maybe like here would be a nice place for our, just a university. Like right here, Water's Edge. Just boom. Maybe even have a little bridge over to like the graduation thing right there. That could be kind of cool. We are getting some RCI, but they should start upgrading now, so I'm going to ride that out as well. See how that plays out. Because like you can see they're starting to slowly upgrade. Not so much these guys or these guys, but they won't until we get more educated people and more services. Because there's like no service coverage over there at all. We'll do it eventually. Right now I'm just kind of content with the fact we're making money. And we haven't had Tsunami. And I do like my little bridges that go over the lake. They don't raise up. They just, you know, bridge. I dig that. I think that's awesome. I like this map a lot. I just don't know what I'm going to do once I get past where the water is. I tend to fall into a habit when I have a lot of flat land of building grids. And I'd like to avoid that. I guess we could go ahead and set up some exporting here. Let's do that on this side. Make this just a dedicated export area. Okay, so how do I want to bring these tracks? Let's bring them back in and around here. Yeah. So, let's put the thing down here. Let's just place it with Anarchy turned on. Cargo train terminal. Anarchy. Really? Anarchy won't let me place it? Okay, fine. We'll build a road and then we'll take the road out. We'll just give it a little dirt road for now. And we will just run it like like that. And that should be just enough space for it. If I can remember to click the right goddamn button. Why is this not... There we go. I somehow clicked that off. Okay. Fair. And then this road I want to make just one way. One lane. Like that, there, and there. And then... how am I going to get them in and out of here, though? Bring this over as a 2-lane road and then have it split off? Yeah. Yeah. So let's get this thing zigging and zagging up here real quick. I mean, it can just, like, shoot straight out. That's no big deal, so we'll do that. And we'll upgrade this part into, like, highway. Can't really see my grid here. There we go. Just wanted to snap to a lot of different grids. Then over here, we're going to do a half measure. For reasons that you will soon understand. I hope. And to there. Right there? Yeah. Come on, right? So I snap to the right one. Oh well. Yeah, it kind of messes it up when it doesn't snap to the right one. Come on. Give me... There you go. Beautiful. And then back to there. And yeah, I know this is all going the wrong direction right now. We'll fix it, don't worry. And then probably one more. I think I can fit one more in here. Yeah, we can fit one more in here. Nope. There you go. Over there. And way down here. Like that, and then this will come over to here, and we'll figure out how this road is going to come in now. What I'd like to do is upgrade this to just the two-direction highway here. There's that small little two-way highway. Two-lane highway, two-way highway with sound barriers. I'd like it without sound barriers. There it is. Like that. And we'll have it curve down, go that way, and have this road come up and join. Awesome. Actually, where is that road going to curve up and join? Let's get that drawn in here. Go back to our little one-lane guy. So, like, around here somewhere. So then we need to bring you down this way a little bit and then back in and around like that. And then bring you in. And I think I got that lined up just right. Oops, I did the wrong road. So what I want to do from here is one lane highway. All of this. That way they keep their speed up. And it doesn't look like it's stuff I can zone, because I don't want to zone on this. Boom, 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 boom. Then it's going to let me upgrade that, but it shouldn't, because then they won't be able to exit there. So let's put that back it was. There you go. And then back to this guy to go out. Just like so. And that should join up nicely right there. Except it doesn't want to. But we will make it do it. Like that. You know, they're already exporting stuff despite the fact that things aren't even open yet. How's that possible? And no, you are not making a left there. I'm so very sorry. That is exit Only. Oh, there's the cops going over there. Okay. So that gets that connected. Let's redo these power lines through here. So that they actually connect over to the train station. Or the cargo terminal. And then from the cargo terminal across the road to wastewater treatment. There we go. And then bring the train in. What did I say? We're going to come back off of this way and bring it in? Yeah. So what we'll do is kind of follow this highway. For now, we'll probably wind up ripping all this out and fixing it again later. But for now, this is fine. Okay, so straight to there and then start curving. Wow, that's a big curve. Okay. So let's go to where it's straight over here. Which is here. Yeah, where did I do that on? What number? How far out? I don't know. About that far, yeah, probably. So just run a little bit of train track alongside that. And then connect these two with a nice big arc. So to about there. Should follow it pretty evenly. Yeah, it looks good. And then we'll have it at what point? Do I want to bring it just all the way over here and this is where it connects? Yeah, because then I can have one that goes off that way to join that line. Yeah. Okay, so let's follow the highway. And then, like I said, we may have to wind up doing something different with this train later. But for now, this will be fine. It's going to be a very expensive undertaking, though. It's going to cost me a lot of money because I'm building all these tracks. Like, a lot. You go that way, so they can turn off that way, and then one that goes, like, that way. And then we'll fix this by bringing this back, like so. Why is that making it just straight? I want this to be... There you go. And then, do we want this to be curved? No, that's fine. So it goes... So the train coming in from that side, the train coming from way over there, from that side, can go that way. And then they can both respectively get out as well. Awesome. Do we have water running up under this bad boy? We do. Good. We can start exporting stuff and making some money off of all of these guys that are saying not enough places to sell our shit. Might throw a ton of traffic onto this roundabout. We might have to reconfigure this a little bit. We'll see. It'll take it a minute for them to realize that's there for exports, but it'll get there. Wow, it's taking them a long time to realize it's there. Like, is anybody going to use that? You're complaining about not having enough places to sell your stuff. Well, here you go. Oh my god, I just realized what I did. Oops. That's a passenger train station. I am so smart. I am so smart. This one. Cargo terminal. There we go. That's better. Let's fix this power line that's running into it here. Boy, it messes up my railroad. What do you mean I don't have enough money? I don't have enough money. You don't have enough money. There. Alright, now let's reconnect the power. Small oopsie, that's all. Just a small one. Let's run to this side and over in a really ugly fashion. There you go. Now you have power, and now they can start exporting. It's like, why are they not exporting anything? Because that was a passenger station. That's why. Now it should take a minute or so, and we should start seeing trucks go over there to export. Maybe. Maybe. They seem to not be interested in it. Though I'm suddenly making a ton more money. There they go. There they go. There they go. Cool, cool, cool. So all these guys that are complaining about not having enough places to sell their goods will shut up here soon. I am worried about the amount of traffic that's now on this roundabout, but problem for future, Brandon. All this will probably wind up moving anyway, because I have kind of different plans for this area. Which was kind of a temporary thing. Sweet, and then they come right back out, right back to the roundabout, right back into the area there. And then, yeah, we're slowly starting to see those not enough places to sell goods things disappearing. And it's also bringing us in a lot more money to have these exports, so that's good too. Yeah, a lot of traffic coming through there. A lot. But that's the initial brunt of it. Like, hopefully that will settle down as well. Like, once it balances out to a different export cycle. We don't need these power lines here anymore. There we go. Yeah, we are getting some seriously wicked traffic right there. Nice thing is, though, it's not really backing up over here. So that's what I'm saying. Once they get into a pretty regular cadence, this will clear up. Am I trying to go straight out of that lane? Nope. Yep, there are. Okay, good. So that means I need to adjust this to be left only. That one's already right only? Yeah? No, it's not. Let's make that right only. There you go. If you want to go straight, you got to go to the outside lane. That way maybe some of these guys will jump around and get in that outside lane. Yeah, see, it's starting to clear up already. Well, it was. I think it will still. But yeah, that gave us an extra $3,000 that we're bringing in. So we're up to $135,000 now. So this city's doing fantastic. It also gave us a huge boost for industrial need. So that's good. How is our education coming along? About half the people have managed to go to elementary school now. That's something. And 17%. We don't have enough capacity, apparently. So we do need another high school in here. Which I will give them, gladly. Right there. And, of course, the corresponding parks. Which will also make these guys over here that live over here happy. There we go. Very nice. And yeah, this is cleared up now. I mean, still a little bit of traffic, but not like it was. It's always going to be busy because that's the only way in and out for this, which is not ideal. It will eventually have more than one way in and out. Like it'll bridge. Actually, I could just bridge like up and over there and connect it to that for now. I might do that. Just to give them the option so that these trucks back here could be like, boop, and out. And not have to go through the roundabout at all. It's probably not a bad idea. What road is that? This one. Let's do it. Pretty even. That's pretty even. And then what we'll do is bulldoze this. Put it here. Bring this guy off of it like that. Bring him down to here. And then make a nice little curve between these two. There, and then just give them an alternate way to get on the highway without having to go through that roundabout. Yeah, see, they're already starting to be interested in that. And we'll just see that increase. Oh, water, huh? Or is it a power problem? It's a power problem. Yeah, we aren't making enough power again. Grr. I mean, we are, but it's kind of borderline. So, do we want to go ahead and jump to something more expensive? 112 to 160. Right now we're making 120 for 16 something a week. So this is cheaper. Alright, time to commit to solar. And a lovely place for solar power is right out here by this guy. Except it's too big. Never mind. A lovely place to commit to solar power is right here where all these buildings are that are complaining. There. Now how much power is he going to give us? 112 to 160, so it might not make enough. No, it's making the full 160. But on rainy days, it goes down. But now these power lines aren't connected to that other side of town. Now they are to these guys over here. Now they are. Awesome. Okay, so garbage collection is still a bit of an issue. So let's throw in a couple more recycling centers. Let's do it where there's bombed out, broken down stuff anyway. And maybe where a few people are bitching. Let's see if we can't get our garbage collection under control. Almost. One more will do it. Go. That should get us there, just barely, yeah. It's an awful lot of recycling centers, but I prefer to do recycling. Because, like, they're happy about recycling, and they're happy. I'm gonna have a splint, take it easy, it's legalized, THC, aim high. Oh, man. Green energy, what an excellent choice, yeah. Go to prison? Why do you want to prison? Okay, so how we doing on healthcare coverage? Not so hot. Death care. Okay, we could probably go ahead and use another crematorium over this way. It's a good thing to put in along the highway here. So that'll boost that capacity, but healthcare, they've got the capacity to care for them. We don't have as many people complaining about getting sick, but we do have a lot of people dying. So we'll let this death wave get cleaned up. In the meantime, fire coverage is not the greatest. We are bringing in a lot of tax revenue, so let's go ahead and give each area its own firefighting apparatus. Let's get you right here on this edge. There you go. And that way, all of that's now covered. You would think. They're still bitching. There we go. It's starting to turn colors. And then police coverage is not the best, but we don't have any high crime anywhere. So I think we're okay with the one police station for now. I will put one in over here, though, just because it raises land values. Cool. Speaking of land values, how are they doing? Coming up. This area is really nice. This area is actually getting really nice right here by the water. And upgrading, we're getting there. We've got one that is almost fully upgraded, and it's just being held back by land value now. So education, up to half of our people through elementary, 21% through high school. Nobody college educated yet because, well, we don't have a college yet. So that's a good reason to not have college educated people. So people are really using this nicely? Yes. Good. So let's think about this side then for some more industry. Kind of just do a couple bridges over. Why not? Give them choices, man. So for those of you who are watching that are Astroneer fans, Systemera had another live stream today in which they showed off improved vehicle handling, which gives you the ability, first of all, when a vehicle becomes airborne, like on its own, it is now more stable in the air, or it will be with this new update that's coming. And on top of that, you get some mid-air controls over your vehicles, so you can actually control them mid-air and try to, you know, land, which will be a nice thing. This is going to be a horrible nightmare of a grid for a temporary time, but it is just temporary. Wow, look at all those cars deciding to use that. So good things coming to Astroneer. It's not going to quite cover all this. That's sad. Hate having to have extra pipes. And then you're not going to get power, but what we'll do is start using these underground power lines. There we go. And then we'll zone in industry and see if it's going to connect or not. I don't think it will. Come on, build. There's massive industrial demand, so build. Oh, it does connect. Awesome. I didn't think it would. This is, like I said, not how this intersection is going to stay. Very temporary. Pretty big commercial demand. I hate throwing commercial in right next to residential because it's noisy, but whatever. It's right by the high school. Big shopping center. Cool. No residential demand to speak of. I do have some people complaining about water. Is it a power problem? Or is it a water problem? It is a water problem. Okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. Yeah, I know you're a little far from the power lines. Chill out for just a minute, buddy. There you go. And then wastewater is probably getting a little low. No, it's all right. Cool. A lovely little city. Coming up to 9,500. Growing up nicely. Not a whole lot of traffic comes in this way. Seems that all our traffic's back here. As they commute. I could probably start doing bus lines. Like get them one bus line. That just takes them, like, one that runs here, one that runs here, one that runs here, and then one that shuttles back and forth. Yeah, let's do that thing. We want biofuel buses, because they're green. Like, not literally actually colored green, but you know what I mean. Let's just put it down here in the dirty, smoggy industry. Like, right off that main road. There we go. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll have a bus line that goes through here, like every other block. So that's far enough that, or close enough that they'll walk. And then here, and then it'll just come back and terminate right there. And then we'll do another bus line. All through this. I don't want it out there on the main road, though. So what we'll do is, like, a stop in the middle of all three roads. Or the two main roads. So that's... And then it can come back down in here. Or then just come up and terminate there. Cool. Stay with me. This is going to make sense. And then down here, We will do a bus line that goes every other one. Again. And then we'll do like one down there. And then it'll come up here. And then we will have one that starts about the halfway mark between those two. It'll come down here to this, about halfway between those two. And then it will come down here, like here. Because that'll be close for these. And then it will come back, because I don't want it to have a really long end point. And have another stop like there for people on their way back. And then we'll even have it run down here and then terminate. And so those are the four. So we're going to call this the loop. The loop. And then we will name the other ones for what they are as well. This is residential for now. That's a good enough name. This one is our commercial. Again, good enough name for now. Which means this one is our industrial. And we should already have a lot of people getting on these buses. Like, they're filling up quick. Because now they don't have to drive. I mean, I just eliminated their whole commute, which, wow, this is getting some nasty traffic anyway, so it's a good thing I did that. So we've got just the one that loops between them all, and then they can change buses and go to other places as they need. Yeah, this is getting bad traffic down here anyway, so that was pretty good timing for the bus. These are stoplights. Why would you do that? Okay, give me this. Give me this. Give me this whole road. Why you no working? I thought that was supposed to work. But I could just like click a whole road with that selected. Okay, fine. Do it manually. Boy, this main road can keep flowing. To yield out that way. And then here is a bit of an issue. I bet a lot of these people are wanting to go straight. No. It just says no all of a sudden. I don't know what that no is for. So make that a dedicated left, and we'll do the same thing all down through here. Dedicated left-hand turn lanes. And then we'll flip it around and do the other side. There's nowhere to turn there, so dedicated left. I mean, anybody that wants to go straight through can go straight through. This side, there we go. And then when it gets to the main road, we'll have I guess we can't do dedicated left. We'll just, or dedicated right. Oh, they have to go left or right there. Never mind. So that's fine. And that should help that traffic somewhat. I mean, it is still getting backed up on the sides. But as this main road clears up, this will all clear up. Plus, like I said, they're going to start taking buses anyway, so it'll be alright. They've been drinking, having trouble typing. Understandable. So, is that the case? Are a lot of people using the buses? Yes, especially the loop bus. Wow, look at that. 500 people waiting on that very first stop. Holy shit. Seems like our buses are stuck in traffic right now, though. Oops. It's alright, traffic's clearing up. It'll get itself worked out here in a minute. Let us... power issues, awesome. Why? Why now? Why now? Is it that we're not making enough? So we're not making enough. Okay. Alright. Alright. Fair. Fair. Have some power. There you go. More solar. More solar for everybody. This area has, like, no traffic. This should clear up pretty quickly. Like these back here already have. It's just this last little bit up here. And it's trickling out slowly. It's just they've got to wait on all these douchebags. It'll get there. It's already better than it was. Like, there's none of these cars out here. And yeah, see, it's coming around now. It was all the way back, all the way around the block, so getting there. What I could do is limit left-hand turns here, make that a right only, that a right only. That way they come down here where there's not as much traffic and make their left there. Then why are you stopping? Oh, it's backing up all the way down there again. Grr. Okay, so what we need to do is go ahead and do what I was planning anyway. Which is a small roundabout. Right here. Roundabout tool. And bring that down. That should be a sufficient size like that. But then that road is really close right there. That could cause problems. But it'll help all these people flow through quicker. Because they can get out a lot easier because they don't have to worry about incoming traffic now. So that will hopefully clear all of this nonsense up. Yeah, having that bus stop right there is a bad thing. So we're going to move this stop to right here. There. That way they're not stopping right before the intersection with buses clogging all this up. Let's see if that solves this problem. Wow, a town of only 11,000 already having traffic problems. Awesome. Well, the roundabout's not quite set up properly, I just realized. What we have are lanes turning off that we don't want turning off. So is all this set up properly? Yes, it is. Is all this set up properly? It is. Cool. I think these lanes need to go. Like, have them come out just right to the edge, or maybe make a bridge out of that. One of the two. Well, I don't know. It's clearing now, though, so maybe I'll just leave it alone. I just need all of this to clear up. And to do that, what we're going to do is come down here with this. And say, just go through, just go through. Keep moving, just don't stop. A lot of those are parked cars that I mistook for traffic. There we go. Just keep going through. That way you move through these intersections quicker. Not delaying these guys as long. There you go. There we go. That should... Just got this one little hot spot right here still. Which is just, I think, the amount of traffic coming in. But even that's clearing up, so we should be alright soon. You could have totally gone. You had plenty of time to get out. Like, go. Oh, never mind. There you go. Cut those people off. Oh, they're also waiting on pedestrians. Aha. %, surprisingly. That's kind of low. You have issues over here, too? Is that what's going on? Yeah, kind of the same things happening over here. I don't want a roundabout there, but I wouldn't mind having one here. That's not where my traffic is. Why are you guys treating this as a main road? Why don't you go on down there? Like, I'm going to say no lefts here. This is just straight on. Just go. Just go. Get out of here. Scoundrels. And then to help those people who are wanting to turn right off of this side road, we're going to make this a right only so that they can get into that lane real easy. And then hopefully that should take care of a lot of that. They are coming down here and running into problems, but I wanted a roundabout there too, so I was going to draw a nice little road between the two. So I guess we'll go ahead and put in this roundabout. Right. Oops. I don't have the roundabout tool open. Maybe a little smaller. That should be plenty big enough. And then we will again move this bus line there. It's not right where people are stopping. And then let's make sure the roundabout is correctly set up. Yep. And looks pretty good. Yeah, cool, awesome. So here we want these roads just to go through. And then you're fine. And then over here, that should have helped you guys out by not having anybody turn left. Like, they can come down to the roundabout and turn left. Yeah, that's taking care of that. This is all nice now. So yeah, back up to 82%. Just boom with 2 roundabouts. Because roundabouts are magic. This area over here is going to stay busy, but it's just a lot of trucks is why. Like, they're getting in and out, no problem. Well, I say never mind. Why are you guys still complaining about nowhere to build? No, just bulldoze it. It's fine. I not nowhere to build, but nowhere to sell. We've got plenty of places to sell. And yet you want more industry? Go export, man. Go, go, go. Like, none of these... Yeah, see, these are all businesses. None of these belong... Well, that one belongs to the cargo train terminal. But just that one. And then we can make a nice little road that comes through here. So I want to upgrade this first little stub that's coming off. Oh, bullshit, space already occupied. Fuck you. There you go. Actually, I don't like that there's a little nubbin sticking out like that. Let's just redo it ourselves like that. And then bring this one straight out as well. And then where do these two naturally meet up? Just go ahead and draw it out. Like there's where they naturally meet up. Which is stupid looking, I realize, but what we'll do is come back. Like we'll take that one all the way down to the shore. And we'll make a nice curve here. So you're not going to show me a grid, are you? You bastard. There. Weird curved bridge over the lakes. But I like it. And that should also give them a choice of bypassing this area. I don't know if anybody will actually take it. I guess we'll find out. I don't think anybody will take it anytime soon. But it's a pretty bridge to look at. Just goes right out nowhere. I mean, I could have, like, just bridged here and then turned, but... And I may actually do that, because this does kind of look silly, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe I just, like, turn here, bring a bridge over, and then bring this road around. I think that's the better plan. Yeah, nobody's actually using this right now, so... Here we go. Alright, so let's have this turn... 90 degrees here. And then go across over here. Ooh, then that's really far over this way. Which I don't like that. That's a little farther than I want it to be. So instead of this being a 90 degrees, let's have it be... Let's remember our controls. Let's have it do this. Like, to about there. Yeah, that's a little better because now it only has to span that. So, like, that. Yeah, that looks better. And then you. So we want one of these. Okay. Oops. And then we'll get rid of that weird bend by using move it just to straighten that out. Yeah, that's not as bad now. Oh, but I want this to all be up a little bit more. Like, I want this here to be as high as the bridge. Oh, somebody's using the road. Neat. There we go. That way it's just a flat bridge across. I like the flat bridge. Well, a lot of people are using it. Kind of surprises me, honestly. I didn't think we'd get all that much usage out of it. And then this can have a road that comes down here with a main road. So we'll just do like something like that there. And then we can have a couple roads crisscrossing. Have a few roads that kind of follow the coast and come back into this main road. And wow, we have massive, massive industrial need again. I really didn't want to have this much industry right off the bat. How are we doing on education? Are we ready for a college? 40% high school, so yeah, we are. We've got 4,000 eligible for that. We're barely keeping up on our capacities, so I guess it's time to start thinking about a university, which I want to go right here. But coming off of this, so let's do the other tree-lined road here. So like right here, I want this coming into the university here. And then coming down. I want to make sure I actually went a full grid number here. I did. So that'll come down. I think I'm just going to go straight to the university, not trade school or anything like that, if it'll let me. It should, because I have everything unlocked. I mean, it's more expensive to run one of these, like a lot more, I think. 320 versus 160. Maybe we'll go liberal arts college to start with. And then we can build a university elsewhere. So I want him kind of centered on this road. Like that. With nothing really in this area. This will just be the study areas and pretty stuff and things. Pretty stuff and things. Yep. I'll go ahead and run some water here. And that's not going to get them covered, so just go like that and cheat. Okay, so we need to think about what buildings do we want. I think everything's just already unlocked. Yeah, I can just go crazy with this. So I can go ahead and build like the big guys. Not in campus area. I should draw a campus area, shouldn't I? That helps. So all of this area will be campus. Right here. There you go. Now it's in the campus area. And I kind of want to do like a little grid on this. Just going... What was this for? 1,800. So we have 4. And 4 more. And then we'll run a bus line over here as well. A loop that comes from this residential area to this residential area into there. We're just doing buses for now. I'll do other mass transit later. Okay, so do I need to make the campus area a little bigger? Nope, that is fine. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and go for these big boys here. Area has no main administration building. Oh, that's in the wrong one? Yeah, it's in the wrong one. Okay. My bad. Don't you just hate it when you lay down to take a 20-30 minute nap and wake up 6 hours later? Yes. I do hate that. It's just like, oh, great. I just slept all afternoon. What are you talking about? It's right there. Liberal Arts Building. Oh, I'm on... Area has no main building area. Oh, I know why. I built that before I made the campus area, so that's not in the campus area. Haha. Boop, now it is. Understand now. I understand now. Now it'll work. So we'll need to get some power out here in a minute. First, I want to get these big dogs in place here. Just put one of them there, one of them like here. And then the other really big one, school education. Oh, really? You won't fit just right there? That's disappointing. So let's go right there then. That, and then that's all the big ones, I think. I don't think there are any other things that are special to that. What's this? Cafeteria, gymnasium, yeah. Okay, cool. So let's get some power over to these guys. So they'll shut the fuck up. For now, actually, let's just do some crappy power lines. No, you know what? I don't have any residential need those. So I could go ahead and zone this for my residential. But I have no residential need. Grr, grr, grr. Surprisingly, it does not matter. People are going to school here anyway. Oh, wow. 1,400 people are already enrolled. Nice. Let's just do power lines until we get our residential demand. There you go. Have at it. You don't have water. You will have in a minute. There you go. Now you should have water. No? You're still not happy about that? Because the midsection of your building doesn't have water? There you go. I thought that would get power between all of them. I thought wrong. So what I want to do is I kind of want to get this little island to be the graduation area. I just think that'd be kind of cool. So we're going to extend that out. And we'll just run a path over there. If it'll fit. I think it'll fit. So the rest of this will just be bookstores and stuff like that. So let's do some paths. Even though we're going to have lots of stuff burning down now because of that. Because fire trucks can't get to these guys. Which is so stupid. I'm still not clearing it. Too far. Where is the difference? That's fine. Go out to here and then up with a path like that. And we can get some dorms back there, because that'd be a lovely place to have a dorm right by the water. Yeah. So do like a dorm there, a dorm there. They don't have water, because of course not. Shut up. Now you do. And then we'll do like a study hall, maybe back behind this guy. I can squeeze him in. Yeah, right there. And that should be enough to get it going. Yeah, campus attractiveness is fine. Academic work, sure. Have a grant and have some money. So we get 50%. There we go. And have a grant. Awesome. So now we can get higher education in as well. I'm not going to do any of these policies. Screw these people. In fact, I want to do paid education across the board. So now, yeah, so I've got capacity of 5,000. We've only got 4,000 eligible, so that place is more than big enough for now. High school is great. Elementary, a little bit lacking. But we are starting to get residential upgrading. And for some reason, that's bringing down my other two needs, so I'm not sure what's up with that. I do want to run a bus line for the school. One that just goes like here, here, over into this area, over into this area, like down there, and then back, because that's all my residential. So I guess it could do a second stop through over here. Nah, doesn't need to. There. And that will be the liberal arts line. So cap lock is on. Caps lock is on. Now I'm getting my words backwards. There we go. So how is public transit working for us? 500 people. The big loop is the one that is just crazy. Like, they cannot keep up. I mean, that bus just can't come quick enough. And even when it does, it's full. I think it arrives full, and it's not really offering relief. Yeah, we might need to throw a couple more buses on this line to deal with this. Let's give them 4 more buses. Or 5 more buses. 5 more buses is fine. Let's see if that doesn't get this cleared out. And then what do they think about the liberal arts line? Actually, there's quite a few people waiting to ride it. So once those buses get out and around, they'll take even more people over to school. Yay! So that stop's still really crowded. That stop's not as crowded. It's down off the 800. Thing is, this is a busy stop, so... And I think they're getting off here, that next stop. Yeah, see, only like 30 people were able to get off there. When it comes back around... Yeah, that only took like 70 people. Alright, well... Let them make a few loops here and see what happens. Let's also go ahead and start giving these different colors. You're red. You are magenta. You are dark purple. You can stay that color, and you are going to become green. Yeah, that way they're easier to see on the roads too. There's still a lot of people there. Because, yeah, they're getting... Well, they're not getting off of that. Where are they getting all off? Here? Yeah. They're getting off there. Okay, give them a few more buses. Bump it up to 20. There you go. It's a lot of buses for just a 7-kilometer route with only 5 stops on it. 20 buses. I mean, that's 4 buses per stop ready to be queued up. But if we can just get that that busy stop that's before this one cleared out, which we're doing, then we should start being able to get this one cleared out. So hopefully this one will get under 100 quick and stay there. Or even just empty and stay there. So it is a bit ridiculous. So no such luck so far. These next 2 buses should empty it. Unless it fills right back up. Look at this conga line of buses right here. It's like over half my buses on this line are all bunched up together. It takes a long time for vehicle unbunching to kick in when you've got this many buses for this few stops. Alright, we're starting to get this kind of cleaned up. This is still nightmares, though. And they are. They're getting off at the next 2 stops. Maybe we need a metro instead of a bus line in here. I hate to do a metro just right there. I mean, I guess I could do like a metro, and then have like little loops that run between them. That's always a possibility, because I mean, we're getting those kind of numbers. But I'd rather start expanding this way and out here with residential before I start doing metros. I mean, our traffic's not bad. It's not like we need this. And we're doing... Well, I guess traffic is getting kind of bad. 73%. Probably all buses. And we're not getting enough people riding, so I guess we do have to start thinking about metros. You guys say you want more industrial, but then... Look at you. Look at you. Maybe they're wanting offices. Let's find out. Let's give them a little office park. Let's bring that in off of here. I'm going to kind of follow this curve, roughly. Curve it in rather steep and then around and then follow it that way. And kind of the same story over here. Just like bring it in so they're eventually back to back here. That's good enough for me. And then let's put water there and see if it's offices. I mean, since we've got people going to college now, maybe we've got enough educated people that this will work. So, zoning, that's what I'm looking for. See if these guys complain about not having enough educated workers. I'm going to do that a little bit first and see what happens. Hey, school just upgraded. That's awesome. I'm not unlocking. No, I just downgrade. What happened? What? Why did their capacity go way down? We had a capacity. Yeah, it's still 5,320. Like, did they all go to school and now they're done? Like... Yeah, only a third of people have gone to... I think only half my people are making it to high school, so that could be part of the problem. Elementary capacity is way under. High school capacity is way up, though. Where do I need another elementary school? Like, how many people are enrolled here? It's full, so we could use a second one over here. Let us then kill this for a second. Sorry about your houses, bus lines, etc. We're gonna put them back though, don't worry. Just gonna run this right here. Don't know why that stopped drawing a road. Like this, and then we'll have a couple roads that come off of this. Kind of like them to be right facing the water for a few of them. So something like that, and then we can just run just some general arcs through here. That wants to kill the power line, so we'll pause. This will all be loaded over here. There's some office stuff going on over here eventually. So let's get rid of all this power line stuff here. Get some water down here. Which we have water right here, but let's follow the road. Go out this outer road. We're kind of really putting these in people's front yards more than we are on the road, but whatever. And then just little bits to cover in through these sections here. can't get that to cover all of that, really. One little corner doesn't have coverage, so... There, now it does. Okay, so then over here, we will put in another elementary school. Right along the main road. Another high school right along the main road. And then their parks, because I like their parks that they get. I just think it makes it look a little more filled out. Back there, I guess. And then you get your small playground. Lovely. And then this will all be low density residential. Not going to zone that side of the street at all. Like, these people are just going to have a lovely front door view of the lake. And because these roads are curved, not a single one of these boxes are connected to the other. So I have to zone every freaking thing. You know what? Let's, actually, wait. I didn't want this to be... It's going to be something else. I don't know yet, but we'll do this. In the marquee tool. So we'll start our low density here. Go to here and then get rid of these guys. So I don't want anything on this side of the lake. Or the road. Lake road, I should say. There we go. And then same here. There. That gets most of that zoned in now. So then here, here, here. And one right there. One's fine. And then I don't know what I'm going to do about these guys. I guess low density. Through here. And then we'll see what we need for offices and things like that. And then power is going to be the tricky bit here. So let's change where these guys connect to. Come on, you can go to that. There we go. That should... maybe not. Okay, so what we're going to do is... I'm going to go ahead and make the switch here. Shut all of our power lines. And go ahead and move to underground stuff. I hate power lines anyway. They are always just temporary because they always get knocked out in storms. There you go. You're all gone. You're all gone. Awesome. And then we will bring our power down and along our highways. So this area is golden. So if I can... We'll leave these power lines alone for now. If I can just go down through here. Like this. Fill this all in. They never want to cooperate. So it'll take just a minute to get all this done. So, I meant to mention this a minute ago, Keldor, and I don't remember if I did. I apologize if I did not. But, during the Astroneer live stream tonight, they showed off better vehicle stabilization when they're in the air. So, like, buggies was what they really showed off. 'Cause you know how a buggy, if you go over a big jump, it just wants to flip. Well, now they are more stable in the air and less likely to flip over. But on top of that, you also have in-air controls, which, yes, includes when you have a thruster attached to the back of a rover. You don't get full control over it like it's a plane, but you do have greater control now, or will have when this update comes out. And just watching it in action looked fantastic. Like it was beautiful. So I can expand these two. Just barely. Cool. I don't think those will flood. And the only other thing I need to connect are these guys. So do like one here and then follow the coast around. And then those can stay on power lines for now. And that should keep everybody in power. Nobody should complain about not having power. Good. Do I have enough power? Yes. You don't have water? Really? Seriously? Good sort. Oh, I didn't connect it to anything. You know, pipes work a whole lot better when you actually connect them to something. Who knew? So you are getting your educated workers that you need, so that's good. So get some more demand, and then we can switch those buses over to metros. Trash is apparently a problem, but capacity is over by 62,000 units, so they're just not getting over here for reasons. Probably because of this. Yeah, it's definitely because of this. Why does the bus route turn left there? Can we force that to come down here, maybe? Let's drag a stop there so they don't come out here. Rather, they come out this way. Yeah. Just that one more intersection should help them quite a bit. A lot of cars parked along that. That's really weird. Alright, so how's school doing? Yeah, it's just really seeing a decline in attendance. So it's costing us a lot of money right now. And I'm just not building the industrial that they say they want because all these dudes are seriously complaining about having nowhere to sell. Despite the fact this is right here. Go export your shit. It's just a lovely map. It really is. Kind of reminds me of where I live. Surrounded by lakes and mountains. Granted, one lake that has a really bad mercury warning right now, but you know, it's not quibble. This is going to need another road off of it, but that won't be a big deal because we can bring something in this way. Railroad tracks are right there, but they can always be moved. So yeah, offices seem to be doing alright, so let's build a few more of those. In fact, let's build a few more of those over here and do a high-rise band. So this area right here, right here, all of this has a high-rise band. Nice. Okay. Pine Heights. What a lovely name. City planning, high-rise band. Perfect. And now we can zone some offices along the highway to soak up some of that noise. Hopefully they don't look too terrible. We'll put in a little bit of commercial down here on the end for these guys. Just some small shops for them to go do their shopping. And then we'll also do a wee bit of offices here, but these can be high rises. There we go. That is zoned really close to that roundabout. I don't like that. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Sorry about your house. But, oh, that's because the roundabout. Yeah, okay, I know why it's like that. So again, very sorry about it, but you can't live that close to a roundabout. You neither. Like, no, get out. Get out. All of you cannot live by my roundabouts. Awesome. Very cool, very cool, very cool. This is coming along really well. Getting some high rises as I hiccup, starting to appear. Which means, yeah, we're starting to get some level 5 housing. It looks like we've got quite a bit of level 5 commercial. Seriously, those aren't very big commercial buildings, but whatever. And the offices were just built. They are not covered by nearly enough services, though, so... And believe it or not, this is 12,000 population town. Boy, this area filled in quick, despite not having hardly any residential demand. I bet there's really good property value, though, being so close to the water. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to cheat just a little bit. Just a teeny, tiny little bit. And this is going to be its temporary location. But, since these are already all unlocked, costs a lot of money, but it should in turn. Because watch the upgrade fest happen here. Because land value just went up. Listen to that. Done. So now my tax rate is gonna, or my taxes I'm bringing in are just gonna skyrocket. I was bringing in about 12,000 a week. I'm already, well, I was up to 19. Now it's down to 17. That's because people are moving out as things upgrade. Well, this should bring in a lot more citizens, so we'll get other demand coming up as well. Like, everything should pretty quickly upgrade to a level 5 except the offices, because they're not covered by a lot of services. Yeah, look at the difference that made. Massive, massive difference. These guys are going to take a while, but still. Yeah. Yeah, that made a big change. We do have people complaining about the tax rates. I thought you could get away with 13%. Is it 12%? Alright, well, we'll go to 12%. Since we just got that big chunk in. I think we can afford to lose a little bit of it. I hope. Everybody gets a 1% tax break. There you go. Enjoy. Don't complain about your taxes anymore. So cool. I didn't do a huge amount to our population, though, but we do have a big plus number coming in, so maybe it's just taking them a minute to move in. I wonder if I shouldn't make this a little bridge over here. I should. So let's try to line it up roughly with where this road's going to be. In fact, to make that easier, let's just draw that road out. Right to about there. Now that'll help me see where that needs to go a little bit better. And I know it's weird having it go down like that, but I wanted the nicer bit here. I wish this was flat. And that'll just give them another way to get back and forth to work. Instead of having to come all the way out and around or take the bus if they don't want to take the bus. So no residential demand, whatever, but our commercial and everything else is coming up really fast. These offices did all right. So why won't you upgrade? Is it services? Yeah. And it's just because the buses don't come near you, right? So if I drag these bus routes closer to you... No, I don't want to do that. I want to drag this. No. I want to move this stop to here. So the offices are happier. There should be a stop right here on this purple line. Really just want the purple line, so I'll grab this one, bring it over closer to the offices. That should make some of those offices happy. That one's already pretty close. Does the red line have a stop over here? Oh, but it's about to. Wait, the red line's just a loop, though. Yeah, I don't want to... There's that stop. Give me that stop. There we go. Perfection. And that should help these offices upgrade. How's our school doing? Oh, it's up to 2 stars now. Good. Still losing a lot of money. Campus attractiveness isn't high enough to get upgraded, and we don't have enough students either, so there's no point. Honestly, I will give them another grant. This time in literature. And I'll bump this down to where we're just at 50%. There we go. That way we're not paying as much money for that. Policies, do I want to do any of this? Not really. Yeah, no, I don't. Alright, speaking of policies, let's look at them citywide, because I do usually do some citywide policies that I haven't put into place. Like, I'd like to encourage them to recycle. I would like to increase... Actually, I don't need to worry about the land value because we built that thing. I would like to prioritize education, even though that's going to hurt my budget a little bit. Harsh prison sentences just keeps criminals locked up longer. And then recycle plastic. Recycling centers work with greater efficiency, but cost me 100 credits per week. It's going to cost me a lot. Prefer parks. Tourists in the area choose to visit parks more often than unique buildings. Parks, plazas, and park areas draw. Maybe. We might do that. Don't need to worry about any of this. We don't have mail yet, so don't need to worry about that. Taxation, I just leave it alone. And over here, I could do a workers' union, but it also reduces my income from taxes, which I just did. And I'd like to let that level out before I see what happens there. So, oh, you have enough students now, so maybe I should go ahead and do your attractiveness, which is just going to be a few more buildings. Liberal arts? Yeah. So we've got some dormitories. I think we're fine there. We've got a study hall. Let's get a groundskeeping in that will help out with that. We'll put in a drama club right over here. An outdoor study area I think would look great right here amongst all these trees. The liberal arts gymnasium can kind of chill out. Actually back here by the dorms. Yeah. How's that do for my beautiness? Nowhere near close. Attractiveness, sorry. Beautiness, whatever. Cafeteria. I thought I already had a cafeteria. Put that in right here, back by the dorms. There we go. And then a fountain, because we always need fountains and statues. Right there. And then we'll do the statue eventually once we get it. Let's put a library in up here. I think that's a great place for a library. An art club, I think, would look lovely back here if it'll fit. It won't, so never mind. I think that's a terrible place for it. Art out here by the water's edge. Why not? Inspirational. This, I want to go over here. I just think it'd be cool to have a bridge over to commencement and, like, you're at the water's edge for your commencement. I just think that'd be awesome. Like, where will it fit? So yeah, I'll have to get a path that comes over here, but whatever. And water. Well, we'll deal with that. We will extend this path out over that way. So we'll bring it straight out. Where does the path have to go? Okay. And then we'll have it make a bridge over here. To like right here like that. And then we'll make a really long curvy bridge over to there. And that's our commencement area, and we'll figure out power for it here in just a second. Can I make this not so ugly? Yep. Can I make this not so ugly? So I'd like to get rid of that. Oh, it almost looks like an intersection, but I don't think I can. So you're going to need water. So I'll just have to cheat and just kind of like water. And then power is going to be tricky. Can I get these? Yeah, barely get them to connect. Awesome. And then back into here, back into just regular buildings. That was our commencement building there. So there's our statue number 1. We'll put him right there. We have an auditorium. We will put it over this way. Trying to get, actually we'll put it back this way. Trying to get that power to start jumping out that way. And then same with a lab. We'll throw a lab out here by the water. And then that should, yeah, that's going to take my power out. And we definitely have more than doubled our attractiveness. And now we can fit 7,500 people in this school. Which is pretty awesome. And parts of them don't have water. Great. We'll have some water. Have some water. There you go. Enjoy your water. So, are these offices going to upgrade now that they've got bus lines near them? No. No. Just like, screw you, man. Could be because I also... No, I do have fire and all that over here. I don't have healthcare over here, though. I guess we could spare a clinic. Right there. See if that helps a little bit. It's like these offices are starting to go. Wait, these are the offices. My bad. Yeah, they're all saying they don't have services either. These guys are complaining about workers, but there's no residential demand. Like, none. We'll see what happens. I'd like to start getting some libraries into, because they boost education nicely, but they're so big. Where are they? They're so huge. Is there an alternate library? Keep forgetting I have this find it thing. Library. So I have University Library Building, but it's a campus one. I have the Grand Library, but that's not really part of education, so it doesn't really work. The Academic Library, which is more of a touristy thing, which, you know, I could throw in somewhere, but it's huge. And then just the regular library. Okay, well, I guess we spam in a regular library and take up half a city block. It's so beneficial to the schools, though, that it's kind of worth it. Can I get one to fit over here anywhere? Yeah, right next to the high school, in fact. There. I just hate that they're so small and, like, short, but take up such a big footprint. You want a high-rise library, damn it. Probably one in the Steam Workshop. So cool, this city's coming along rather nice. I mean, for 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 48 minutes worth of work. The only places we still really have problems are with industry complaining about not having enough places to sell their goods. Which I don't really get since this is here. I mean, and it's not all that busy. They should have all the places they need to sell their goods. Great, another storm. Good thing I don't have as many power lines this time. Though, I think some already got knocked out. That or we just aren't making enough wastewater treatment anymore. Making enough wastewater, ew. We will throw another one of those. And connector up. Done. And that should take care of that problem, yeah? Yeah, power, still doing alright. Garbage, doing great actually on garbage since we encourage recycling. Healthcare, only 12 sick people. 28 dead, almost 10 times. Fire safety, couple hot spots back here and over here by the school, but other than that, we're okay. And crime is surprisingly good everywhere, despite having just 2 small police stations. So, not gonna worry myself with it too much, honestly. The Briar Rose Institute of Social Science. What a dumb name. We need a better name for that. Briar Rose, Briar Rabbit, and Briar Bear. Those weren't racist stories at all. 85% for our elementary, and we've got good capacity. High school is slipping, though. I thought I had a high school out here. pretty certain I built a high school out here. And oh, I built 2 elementaries. My bad. This is supposed to be a high school. You will have to forgive me for being crazy a little bit. There you go. That's supposed to be high school. Now I bet my elementary capacity. Yeah, now it's too low. But borderline. I mean, by like 20 extra students that we can fit in. So I think it'll be alright. And then that's going to boost that. And then we've got 2,000 eligible, 7,500 capacity. And 1,700 of those eligible are already enrolled. So cool. And it's a lovely little city. With the only people who have, like, small houses being right next to the fucking highway. Because why not? Speaking of, how is noise coming off that highway? Is it bad? These guys have a little bit of noise. So, we will help you with that. Do I have a 4-lane with sound barriers? I do. And I think I also have a 2-lane with sound barriers, don't I? Yeah, so even this can get some sound barriers. That needs to be 1 lane. So sorry. Do I have a 1 lane with sound barriers? I don't think I ever downloaded one. I don't. So sorry, this part's just gonna have to be noisy. There you go. So haven't had to do any management on that one. I don't think I need to do any management on this one. It's still flowing pretty nice. Speaking of, what's my traffic? Is it great? Is it fantastic? 76%. No, it's not. Looks like it's a lot of trucks struggling to get back into there more than anything. So over here is pretty good. A little busy in a couple areas. Still up here. Gonna have to rework this whole area. Good thing is we're making a lot of money though. So we've already got like $1.5 million in the bank. So when it comes time to do these massive infrastructure projects, we can. I think the big thing here is that these 2 roads are too close to the roundabout. So what I'm going to do is pause, bulldoze them, and then rebuild them, but only to like the edge there. No, you can do that, trust me. Wait, they're not actually connected? There. So we don't lose the buildings. I guess we lost a building for some stupid reason. Because for some reason it dezoned part of that. Neat. I don't know why. And now we can do all of that because it's not on the roundabout anymore. Also dezoned over here. That's so strange. Alright, well, whatever. Rebuild those, please. Yeah, it'd be fine. I thought I dezoned this right by the roundabout. Did I not? I know I did. Did I just rezone it just now? No, I dezoned it earlier. I remember doing it. Don't know why it is again, but whatever. So what I did was just pass along the problem to down here. Wonder if I could get away with a traffic light right here. And the cars are already backing up a little bit. Probably not. This is a dedicated left. That's left and right only. My little grid is failing me. I'm so sad. I've done this before, though, with a grid right off a roundabout, and it was fine. I think it's that I don't have enough people using public transport. What I could do, since I have this way, is I could just prevent left-hand turns, make them go all the way around and make a right back in. That would be horrible. Or I could get rid of lefts here for these guys and make them come down here, like this one and this one, no lefts. And let them make their lefts over here. So there's not as much traffic down here. What bus lines do I have that make a left there? Only one. So I think it'd be okay. And I think the buses will just kind of ignore that anyway, won't they? Just like, screw you, I'm turning left. So you guys... No more lefts. I really need them to go straight across, though, so I don't know how much this is really going to help. No more lefts there. We're still going to have to wait for traffic for anybody wanting to go straight. I think I can get away with the traffic light right here. We're going to try it and see how it goes. It may be the worst idea I've ever had. But since I got rid of the lefts, these people can flow through. They won't be blocking each other going across here. They'll just be turning right or going straight across. So they'll be able to flow a little bit better when they do get a green light. Just don't get green lights very often. But it seems to be helping. This is still pretty bad. Oh, I see what they've done. Instead of coming down here to make their left, they're going straight across here, coming up and making a right. You bastards. That might clear up, though. Yeah, it's going to clear up. Surprisingly, a traffic light did not totally kill traffic right there. I mean, it does get backed up, but then as soon as it turns green, it clears. So, I think we're good. I really do think we're good. Turn Anarchy back off. Yeah, that cleared that little area up just fine. One traffic light, getting rid of some left-hand turns. Makes for a weird way around the city, but... I mean, the last city I lived in, there was several main roads that had no left-hand turns off of them. So I want to try something. I have a new little tool. Whoops. Tomorrow's stream. Let me see if I can spell. We're going to do a poll. It's going to be a quick poll. 3-minute poll. To decide on the game for tomorrow's stream. I don't know how interactive this is for everybody. It's a new experimental feature on Twitch. It doesn't use the chat polls the way they did previously. And subscribers, your votes count twice. So, start poll. I have no idea what that just did. Like, did that put a poll on your screen? Should have done. Yes, it did. Good. Okay. So you can vote. City Skylines tomorrow. Surviving Mars. Or Oxygen Not Included. Keep in mind, I suck at Oxygen Not Included. It popped up on top of chat. That's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it up there, actually. It popped up there for me, too. So, cool. Yeah, so just remember, if you vote for Oxygen Not Included, I suck at it. So it'll be fail after fail after fail after fail after fail. But, you know, it'll be fun. Oh, people are wanting to see me fail. We are at 100% for Oxygen Not Included. Looks like a couple people that are watching haven't voted, which is fine. You don't have to vote. I just wanted to try it out since I had it. I can also run ad breaks now, but I know that Twitch puts enough of those in there. By the way, I know the ad breaks are annoying, and we just recently touched on this in a live stream. But Twitch just changed their policy toward affiliates, and I do now get some revenue off of ad breaks. Not as much as partners, but there is some revenue now that comes in for ad breaks for affiliates. So, kind of a cool thing. So, if you have an ad blocker, you are taking food out of my poor cat's mouth. No, not really. But, you haven't had an ad break at all tonight? I don't know if it's because I have to run them now. Like, if I have to choose them, or if... Yeah, I just don't know. I haven't really investigated it at all to see if I have to manually do it now or not. So let's check our traffic percentage while that poll has about a minute left. 76%, which is kind of crap for a town this small. But we've got all these stupid type things happening. Which again, I think I could fix this by saying you can't turn left here. I think that's the fix for these guys. In fact, they can't turn left or go straight, so what they're going to do is come down here and try to turn right. And then these guys can't turn left, and these guys can't turn left. So you can go right there to go to some other part of the town. But if you were wanting to get out, come down here on the main road and do it. You're going to go down there and do it, really? Why would you not use the main roads? It looks like we have a winner. Tomorrow night's Oxygen not included. Let me make a note. But that's what we're going to play. I kind of like that new feature. That's kind of cool. Go to not included Saturday stream. Joy. Don't get me wrong, it is a fun game, but oh my god, it's brutal. It is so horribly brutal. Okay, now these guys are being asshats. Because they're turning right there, and then, but at least you're getting a right out this time, so that should help. Except the garbage truck who's turning left. I can do the same thing, make these guys only turn right and come out this way. There's not a lot of traffic down here. But if they're wanting to go straight across, that'd really suck for them. So maybe maybe this is the intersection that needs a traffic light over here. And I forget which buttons to push. Boop. Have a traffic light. Man, look at all those people wanting to use the buses, so I'm going to definitely have to get in some metros instead. I think that'll also help our traffic situation quite a bit. Because that cleared up by getting rid of the lefts, and this might clear up with the traffic light. I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's check our mass transit usage, though. 1,000 people riding just buses. I bet you anything there's like, yeah, this one never caught up with demand. So they definitely have to switch this to Metro. So now that we've got a little bit of residential demand coming up, what I'll do is fill out the rest of this residential area here. And we'll just make a loop that goes around right here. And then like another loop that'll wind up going in these areas over here once they get built out. But I'm thinking this might be some really cool industry stuff out here. Maybe we'll do forestry out here and just leave this normal industry up here. Because its traffic is busy, but it seems to be working okay. So I think we're all right. So that's going to do it for tonight. I would love to keep streaming later like I did last night, but I actually have to be up in the morning, so this is where I just wanted to go look at. So I can't stay up too late tonight. So this intersection is doing fine, but this is not so hot. One more traffic light? It's like a few cars can get out, and then boom, we have a lot of cars coming. So, wrong button again. One more traffic light. One more traffic light. Traffic lights do work. As long as you don't have them every freaking intersection, because then, since they're not, yeah, look at that, done. Problem solved instantly. And it did nothing to the traffic here. And that should even help these guys get out because it'll stop the traffic here for a second. And there's not that many coming out this way, so these guys should have a second to get out every once in a while too. So cool. Did that bring my traffic percentage way, way up doing those things to 80%? I can live with that. So that's going to do it for tonight. I'll be back online live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time. And I'm not going to... Should I do a raid tonight? Let's see if there's anybody playing City Skylines that only has a few viewers. Because I didn't do a raid last night because I forgot. What is Positive Left playing, though? Path of Exiles, not a game I enjoy. City Skylines only has 148 viewers all across the game. There is a couple that only have one viewer. Give me a minute. I'm going to mute my mic, listen to these guys, see what's what. Yeah, I think I found somebody. He's not talking much, but maybe you guys can encourage him to do that. So let me throw this raid up here. You guys can continue watching some City Skylines while I go get some necessary sleep. So thank you so much for watching. 7 p.m. tomorrow night for fail after fail of Oxygen Not Included. See you then. And make sure you join the raid. And it's a great name, the Red Shirt. I mean, you got to go watch somebody named after the Red Shirts, right? Yeah, you definitely have to. All right, guys. See you tomorrow night.